Have you ever felt uneasy because of deceit or envy? Don't worry, you're not alone. Today we'll delve into the subtle signs of these two common psychological states, allowing us to better understand ourselves and those around us. Based on the profound philosophy of Stoicism, this video will reveal 13 ways to recognize people who are concealing envy or falsehoods. By understanding these behaviors, we can not only protect ourselves from unnecessary hurt, but also build stronger and more genuine relationships. Join us on this journey of self-discovery and growth, with Stoicism as our guiding light. Number 1, and our first stop is too much praise. What secrets lie behind these winged praises? In life's journey, compliments can be like a refreshing breeze, soothing our souls and empowering us. However, Stoicism reminds us to be cautious, as not all compliments are born from genuine hearts. Some are mere empty words, meaningless and even malicious, disguised as sweet nothings. They can be used as tools to manipulate, build false trust, or mask envy. Thus, it's crucial to recognize and analyze compliments with a clear mind. Insincere compliments leave you feeling the awkwardness and artificiality in their words. Remember, criticism doesn't mean someone hates you, and excessive praise doesn't equate to genuine affection. If someone showers you with flowery compliments despite your lack of action, reconsider the relationship. In the Stoic worldview, words and actions are not just surface expressions, but mirrors reflecting one's character and motives. When someone compliments you, observe how they treat you and what they say about you in different situations. Are they consistent and sincere, or do they only praise you in the presence of others? A Stoic is not easily blinded by flattery. They will calmly analyze, seeing through the hidden intentions behind each word. They understand that genuine compliments stem from respect and true recognition, while insincere ones often serve selfish purposes or conceal envy. Through observation and reflection, Stoics gain deeper insights into their relationships. They discern true friends from those who seek to exploit or belittle them. This allows them to make wise decisions in choosing friends, partners, and building healthy, lasting relationships. Don't fear the enemy that attacks you. Fear the friend that flatters you. Flattery, no matter how sweet, is just a facade, concealing selfish intentions. It's like a sweet poison, slowly intoxicating the listener, causing them to lose clarity and the ability to see themselves truthfully. Philosopher Marcus Aurelius warned of the dangers of being blinded by flattery. He emphasized that a person's true worth lies not in empty praise, but in moral cultivation and continuous self-improvement. According to him, we shouldn't overvalue external opinions, as they are often fickle and don't reflect our true essence. Instead, focus on cultivating good qualities, developing ourselves, and living a meaningful life. That is the path to true happiness and inner peace. Use your reason to discern. Don't let flattery cloud your judgment. Stoics don't deny the value of genuine compliments, but they are always wary of insincere ones. A sincere compliment encourages and motivates us to progress, while a false one only leads to complacency and stagnation. When a colleague tells you, "Your presentation today was impressive, you must have stayed up all night preparing," the compliment seems to acknowledge your effort, but it also implies doubt in your actual abilities. Cherish sincere compliments, seeing them as motivation to strive and improve. At the same time, be vigilant against false, flattering compliments, not letting them blind you or lead you astray. Remember, a person's true worth lies not in empty words, but in their actions and contributions to society. Listen with both your heart and mind, not to be blinded by sweet words, but to see through the hidden intentions behind each word. Your worth is not determined by others' compliments but by your actions and achievements. Always stay alert, clear-minded, and steadfast on your chosen path. Envy, like a dark cloud, sometimes obscures the light of joy and happiness in one's soul. But we can dispel that cloud with the warm rays of sincerity and generosity. Offer them, those overshadowed by envy, sincere compliments and encouraging words of love, so they can feel their self-worth and understand that they deserve love. With patience and an open heart, they will gradually recognize their negative actions and find the path to inner peace. Number 2. Your failure is their satisfaction. In the journey of life, failure is inevitable. Those who truly love and support us will be our pillars of strength, helping us rise again. However, there are also those lurking in the shadows, like malevolent specters, eagerly awaiting our downfall to satisfy their thirst for schadenfreude. They could be friends we once trusted, but behind their friendly masks lies simmering envy. They smirk when we stumble, for our success serves as a reminder of what they cannot achieve. They could be colleagues, always jealous of our accomplishments, constantly seeking to undermine us to elevate themselves. Sometimes envy even comes from our loved ones, those we least expect. In our weakest moments, their envy surges forth like a monstrous beast, overwhelming any love or empathy they might have. Our failures, instead of evoking compassion, become their morbid pleasure. They find satisfaction in our pain, as if it's the only way for them to feel valuable. Their glee at our misfortune might manifest openly, through harsh words and mocking actions, or subtly, through gloating eyes and sardonic smiles. Regardless of how it's expressed, this joy is merely a cowardly, weak response from those who lack the courage to face others' success. They seek pleasure in the suffering of others, like vultures circling their prey, only daring to attack when the victim has fallen. But remember, these envious individuals are merely petty specters, unworthy of our concern. Let their gloating pass like a fleeting breeze, not allowing it to affect our spirit and determination. For life is ours, and we have the right to choose how to face it. Be strong and resilient, proving to these envious souls that we are not easily defeated. Stumbling is an inevitable part of life, an opportunity for us to learn, grow, and become stronger. Don't let the envy of others cloud your will and determination. Rise up, face failure with courage, and turn it into motivation to move forward. Ultimately, true success is not just about achieving goals, but also about overcoming challenges and standing firm on our own 2 feet. Stoics don't let the negative emotions of others affect them. Instead of feeling sad and discouraged, they see failure as a chance to learn and grow. They know that only the strong can rise after falling, and painful experiences will temper their will and make them more resilient. Therefore, when faced with the envy and malice of others, remember that you cannot control their thoughts and actions. What you can do is focus on yourself, learn from your failures, and keep moving forward. By doing so, you will prove to them that their envy cannot stop you from achieving success and happiness. Number 3. Undermining you. Envy, a smoldering fire within, can consume relationships and sow unhappiness. When someone envies you, they don't just feel discomfort, they seek to bring you down to elevate themselves. They might use harsh words, malicious gossip, or even sabotage to damage your reputation and credibility. In the shadows of envy, they tirelessly construct malicious schemes to undermine you. With cutting words, they deliberately belittle your hard-earned achievements, magnifying minor mistakes as if they were heinous crimes. They don't stop there. They ruthlessly spread false rumors, poisonous lies like poisoned arrows aimed at your honor and reputation. Don't be fooled into thinking they do this to help you improve. Their true purpose is to satisfy the thirst of envy gnawing at their soul. They want to see you fall, to witness your pain and despair. Only then can they temporarily forget the feelings of inferiority and insecurity tormenting their hearts. Envious individuals are lost souls carrying deep-seated self-doubt. They constantly feel small, weak, and unworthy of success. To mask this insecurity, they erect a wall of arrogance using words and actions to demean others, creating an illusion of superiority. But in truth, it's merely a fragile facade, concealing a soul riddled with hurt and fear. They fail to understand that belittling others doesn't make them nobler. On the contrary, it pushes them deeper into the mire of envy and resentment, hardening and distorting their souls. Meanwhile, you, with your talent and character, continue to shine like a star in the sky, your brilliance undimmed. We face envy everywhere, even at work. When you're promoted to manager, instead of receiving sincere congratulations, you might encounter envy from a competitive colleague. They might start spreading false rumors, claiming your promotion was due to luck rather than genuine ability. They might deliberately make your work difficult, refusing to cooperate and constantly criticizing your decisions in front of others. They might even try to recruit other colleagues to their side, isolating you and creating obstacles in your team management. In moments of hurt by others' actions or words, anger easily flares up within us. However, Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, reminds us of a different approach, one steeped in Stoic philosophy. When someone has done you wrong, immediately consider what notion of good or evil they had in doing it. This teaching isn't a justification for wrongdoing, but an invitation to understanding and compassion. When we pause to reflect on the motives behind others' actions, we may realize they are also human, with weaknesses, mistakes, and hidden corners in their souls. They might act out of ignorance, driven by negative emotions, or simply unaware of the consequences of their actions. Understanding this dissolves our anger. Instead, we feel pity for their misguided path, for the pain and insecurity lurking within. This understanding not only helps us release negative emotions, but also opens the door to forgiveness and reconciliation. Stoics don't let negativity affect them. They focus on living by their values, unfazed by meaningless praise or criticism. Instead of seeking external validation, they turn inward, listening to their inner voice and constantly improving themselves. For them, happiness and peace come from self-satisfaction, from living a meaningful and purposeful life. Number 4. Spreading rumors. One of the most common manifestations of envy is the spreading of false rumors, tarnishing the reputation of others. When rumors reach you like a poisonous wind, remember that they are often the voice of envy, seeking to extinguish the light you shine. But, fellow Stoic, do not let those winds shake your soul. Let truth and integrity, like steadfast lighthouses, illuminate your path. When faced with such malicious words and actions, remember that your strength lies in calmness and indifference. Rumors are like fleeting winds and clouds, quickly dissipating when no one pays attention. The opinions of others are merely grains of sand in the vast desert of life. Your worth is not determined by the eyes of others, but by your own heart and mind. Focus on your chosen path, walk steadily, and continuously improve yourself. Stoics understand that truthfulness and honesty are not only valuable qualities, but also guiding lights for themselves and those around them. In every relationship, let sincerity be the foundation, ensuring that words and actions always align. When we live by our values, we not only build trust and respect, but also inspire others to cherish the truth. In the face of rumors and misinformation, maintain the composure of a Stoic. Instead of letting those words hurt you, view them as a manifestation of envy and ignorance. By upholding truth and integrity, we not only protect our honor but also contribute to stopping the spread of negativity. Remember, your worth is not determined by the words of others, but by how you live and treat others. Above all, open your heart to understanding and forgiveness. Those who spread rumors are often lost souls, blinded by envy. Let compassion guide you, helping them find the light and escape the darkness of jealousy. Focus on living sincerely and without shame, for that is what truly matters. All rumors become meaningless when you know your self-worth and don't let them affect your inner peace. Instead of seeking revenge, try putting yourself in their shoes. Envy often stems from insecurity and lack of self-confidence. Understand their feelings and help them recognize their true worth. No one is born wanting to envy or be jealous of others. Behind every negative action, there are stories, individual pains. When we empathize and share, perhaps they will change and no longer envy anyone. Moreover, remember that comparing yourself to others is merely a trap of the mind. Each person has their own unique value, their own abilities, and their success is not a threat but a source of inspiration for us to strive for. Instead of envy, learn to appreciate and admire those who are more talented than you. See their success as a mirror, helping you see the untapped potential within yourself. Number 5, talking behind your back. Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people. Indeed, speaking ill of others behind their back often stems from pettiness and envy within. Unable to face the success of others, they seek to diminish their value through baseless rumors and fabricated stories about their personal lives or abilities. They envy the achievements of others, feeling insecure and inferior about themselves. By speaking ill of others, they delude themselves into believing they are better and more valuable. This is a negative behavior that not only hurts the person being talked about, but also distorts the speaker's own soul. Talking behind someone's back is like a poisonous flower, blooming in the darkness of envy and resentment. This flower chooses only other flowers more vibrant than itself to drain their life force, to satisfy its own despicable thirst. The less vibrant flowers, having nothing to compare themselves to, are left to bloom peacefully in the morning sun. This poisonous flower is also a coward, hiding in the shadows, launching nameless poisoned arrows. Its victims, the brightly blooming flowers, are unaware that their vibrant petals are being gnawed away by harsh words. They can only silently endure, with no opportunity to defend themselves. But the poisonous flower will eventually wither when the light of truth shines upon it, and the lies will be exposed. As for the wounded flowers, though they may lose a few petals, with their resilient vitality, they will continue to reach for the sunlight, radiating their fragrance, proving to the world their true beauty. Those who speak ill of you behind your back are like faint shadows, only daring to exist in the darkness of deceit and envy. Their actions, whether through harsh words or fabricated stories, do not reflect your true nature, but only expose the weakness and insecurity within their own souls. These backbiters often make things up, exaggerate, or add untrue elements to the story, aiming to undermine the reputation of others or satisfy their own malice. This behavior often stems from selfishness, cowardice in not daring to confront directly, or from envy and resentment when seeing others surpass them. Remember, words are just fleeting winds, powerless to hurt you if you don't allow them to. Don't let baseless rumors shake your self-confidence. Instead, focus on living by your values, acting truthfully and kindly. Your honor and reputation are not built on empty praise, but on your own actions and achievements. The truth always has its own power, and time will be the best test. Those who speak ill of you behind your back will eventually expose their true faces, and their lies will crumble. Maintain your composure and don't let their words affect your inner peace. Only when we are not swayed by external influences can we focus on self-improvement and achieve greater accomplishments. Number 6, they copy everything from you. In the pursuit of success, some mistakenly believe that imitating others is the shortest path to achieving their goals. They see your achievements, your fortunes, and believe that by becoming a perfect replica, they too will attain the same. They copy everything from your attire and style to the smallest habits, hoping to absorb some of your aura. Stoics acknowledge that emulating those we admire is a natural part of learning and growth. We observe, absorb, and apply their positive traits to better ourselves. However, when this imitation is driven by envy, when the goal shifts from learning to competing, surpassing, or even undermining others, it becomes a negative issue. If you notice someone trying to copy everything about you, from your clothes and speech to your smallest habits, be cautious. This could be a sign that they are dissatisfied with themselves, not accepting of their true selves, and trying to fill the void by becoming another version of you. They see your success, status, or skills, and believe that by copying, they will also achieve those things. But the truth is, this kind of imitation is merely an illusion, a self-deception. It cannot bring true happiness or success because it lacks the authenticity and uniqueness of each individual. However, they forget one crucial thing: a copy will always remain a copy, never able to replace the original. Each person has their own unique value, a distinct personality, and it is this difference that is the key to success. Imitating others is just a shortcut, a delusion that cannot bring true happiness and achievements. Remember, success is not a destination, but a long journey. Have confidence in yourself, explore and develop your own potential. Don't try to be someone else. Be yourself, the best version of yourself. Because only when you are yourself can you truly shine and achieve success beyond expectations. Number 7, the mismatch between words and actions. In everyday interactions, the inconsistency between someone's words and actions, especially when words contradict actual behavior, can be a sign of deep-seated envy. We often encounter eloquent individuals who shower us with compliments and encouragement, using flowery and sweet language. However, if those words are merely a perfect disguise for an insincere heart, and their actual actions and behavior are completely opposite, it's time to pause and reevaluate the relationship, because only words that come from a sincere heart have the power to move people, to build a lasting and cherished relationship. Don't be fooled by empty, flowery language. Listen with your heart and observe with discerning eyes to recognize the true value of a relationship. Stoic philosophy teaches us that closely observing these discrepancies helps us understand the true emotions of the other person. Someone who constantly claims to love and support you wholeheartedly, but whose actions show distance, indifference, or even obstruction, may very well be envious of your achievements or status. Envy, like a dark shadow, creeps into people's souls, preventing them from sincerely facing the achievements of others. They use flowery words to mask their inner dissatisfaction and jealousy, and their actions become evidence of that deceit. Stoicism advises us not to judge or resent these individuals, but to view them with compassion and understanding. Envy often stems from insecurity, anxiety, and lack of self-confidence. Instead of letting their envy affect you, focus on self-improvement, living by your values, and using your own success to prove to them that envy is just a minor obstacle on the path to happiness and success. Number 8. Claiming credit for your success. Envious individuals harbor a fear of being overshadowed by the achievements of others. They cannot accept that you are more talented and successful than them. Therefore, they try to undermine you by constantly taking credit and exaggerating their role in your success. They deliberately ignore your tireless efforts and genuine talent, portraying you as merely lucky or dependent. Their sole purpose is to elevate themselves, boosting their value in the eyes of others by diminishing yours. This behavior stems from deep-seated insecurity and envy, preventing them from objectively recognizing the abilities of others and always seeking to deny them. When you first enter a new work environment, you might receive praise and attention. However, this can sometimes make some colleagues feel threatened or overshadowed. Envy and jealousy might lead them to show hostility towards you, even while still having to fulfill their responsibilities of guidance and support. They might even take credit for your successes, implying that without their help, you would have achieved nothing. In such cases, the best approach is to remain calm and ignore their words. Don't get caught up in their meaningless battle for glory. Patience and focus on your work will prove your true abilities, rendering their words worthless. Eventually, they will realize that envy only brings fatigue and cannot change the truth. Marcus Aurelius, the renowned Roman emperor and philosopher, once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This advice remains relevant today, reminding us to focus on actions rather than empty words. Don't be overly concerned with the opinions or treatment of others towards you. Don't get caught up in pointless arguments that only waste valuable time and energy. Instead, focus on self-improvement, cultivating knowledge and skills so that your actions become the clearest proof of your true abilities. Remember, the success and value of a person are not measured by words, but by the actual contributions and achievements they create. Number 9. Feigning concern. In life, we inevitably encounter people who feign concern and care for us. They always appear empathetic, sharing, and offering advice whenever you face difficulties. However, don't readily believe in what they display, as behind that mask might lie a completely different motive. Not everyone who shows concern for you does so out of genuine intentions. Some people merely wear a mask of worry, using sweet words and kind gestures to conceal their true purpose. Don't let those outward appearances deceive you. Always stay vigilant and carefully observe their actions. Are they truly willing to help you when you're in trouble, or do they only appear when you're on the path to success? Is their advice truly for your benefit or just sweet talk to gain your trust? Remember, actions are the most accurate measure of sincerity. Only by seeing through the true faces of these pretenders can you protect yourself from their traps and build truly trustworthy relationships. These individuals often approach you with sweet words and kind gestures, leading you to believe that they genuinely care about you. But in reality, they are merely seeking to exploit you to achieve their own goals. They might want to take advantage of your talent, connections, or even your finances. They frequently inquire about your life and work, not out of genuine concern, but to identify your weaknesses and the difficulties you face. From there, they will find ways to approach you, offering false promises and fake help to gain your trust. Once they have gained your trust, they will begin to reveal their true nature. They will shamelessly exploit you and might even betray or harm you to achieve their goals. Only then will you realize that their previous concern and worry were merely a facade, a perfect act to conceal their true face. Stoics understand that feigned concern is just a fleeting illusion, not worthy of our attention. When faced with insincere displays of care, maintain a calm and composed demeanor. Don't let negative emotions from the outside disturb your inner peace. Be mindful that these are just frivolous acts that do not reflect the true value of the relationship. Instead of getting caught up in the emotional whirlwind created by others, focus on mastering your mind and cultivating inner strength. True happiness does not come from empty words, but from self-control and inner peace. More importantly, Stoics understand that feigned concern often stems from insecurities and envy hidden deep within others. Instead of judging or retaliating, view it as a manifestation of weakness and unhappiness. Your calmness and compassion are the best way to treat those who haven't found peace within themselves. Focus on cultivating your inner self, honing your wisdom and morality, so that those true values illuminate your soul, helping you stand strong against all storms of life. Always be vigilant and wary of those who pretend to care for you. Don't let their sweet words and kind gestures blind you. Look at their actions and see if they truly help you, or if it's just empty talk. Only then can you avoid the traps set by these pretenders. Number 10. Unhealthy competition. In the garden of life, where countless flowers bloom, some choose to reach for the sun, showcasing their vibrant colors through their own strength and vitality. But there are others who, envious of the beauty of others, choose the path of unhealthy competition, seeking to bury and harm the flowers around them. Instead of striving to improve themselves, they resort to malicious tactics and shady tricks to bring down their rivals. They spread false rumors, tarnish reputations, and even sabotage others' work just to satisfy their own selfish and envious desires. For example, in the workplace, if your skills and experience are superior to others, there will undoubtedly be those who dislike you. They might even devise all sorts of schemes to make things difficult for you. For instance, they could intentionally misreport your situation to superiors, disrupt your workflow, hinder your progress, or even embarrass you in front of your bosses. They might also speak ill of you behind your back, with the simple goal of getting you fired or preventing you from being the center of attention. They constantly create false rumors to damage your reputation, blaming you for mistakes at work or issues in your family and friend relationships. These types of people are often quite fearsome. They can't stand seeing anyone better than them, and they not only envy those with superior abilities, but also enjoy causing trouble for others. These actions not only show disrespect for their rivals, but also betray themselves. By choosing the path of dirty play, they lose their sincerity, self-respect, and the trust of others. They turn themselves into petty, despicable individuals, living in the shadows of deceit and envy. These small-minded souls, haunted by the thought that life is a ruthless battle, constantly seek ways to win even through malicious means. They fail to understand that true happiness doesn't come from defeating others, but from conquering oneself, from overcoming one's own limitations to reach self-improvement. Face these dirty play actions with calmness and tolerance. Don't let anger and resentment cloud your judgment. Instead, gently show them that life is not a battle but a journey to explore and enjoy the beauty of the world around us. Share with them the joy of cooperation, of creating a vibrant garden together, where each flower can shine in its own way. Because true happiness lies not in defeating others, but in helping others, rising together, and shining brightly. Number 11. They isolate and exclude you. In the garden of life there are flowers that exude a sweet fragrance, blooming radiantly under the sun. But there are also withered, dry leaves, envious and jealous of the beauty of those vibrant blossoms. They cannot bear the radiance of others, always seeking to dim or even extinguish it. These envious individuals are like birds, jealous of the nightingale's song, like stars envious of the moon's light. They cannot accept the brilliance of others, always seeking to undermine and tarnish their reputation. They use harsh words and petty actions to sow sadness and disappointment in the hearts of others. Sometimes envy comes from those closest to us, like sharp thorns hidden within velvet roses. They can be friends, colleagues, or even family members. They envy your success, your happiness, and seek every way to destroy it. These individuals are willing to use any means to hinder your progress. They might exploit their power and reputation to isolate you, leaving you lost in the crowd with nowhere to turn. If you're working tirelessly to achieve results but receive unwarranted criticism and mockery, be wary, as this is a sign of envy. Remember, envious people always seek to spread negativity and drag you down with them. Don't let their insinuations and petty actions affect your mood and determination. Focus on your goals, do your job well, and prove your true abilities. Recognition from your superiors and those with vision will be the most fitting response to the envious. Beautiful flowers are never subdued by withered leaves. The sunlight always shines, warming and nourishing noble souls. Stand firm against the winds of envy, shine in your own way, and let that light illuminate even the darkest corners. Ultimately, remember that envy is merely a manifestation of weakness and insecurity within the soul. Be tolerant and understanding, but don't let yourself be drawn into that negative vortex. Continue moving forward, shining in your own way, and let that light illuminate even the darkest corners. Because, in the end, the most beautiful flowers will always bloom, despite all envy and resentment, and their light will forever shine, guiding kind and noble souls. Number 12. They sabotage your achievement. Sabotage, in many cases, is not merely an act of harm, but a reflection of a soul consumed by envy. Witnessing the success of others, instead of appreciating and learning, the envious person nurtures a dark desire, seeking to destroy what they cannot have. The light of others becomes a fire burning within them, driving them blindly to extinguish it. They cannot accept the fact that others have surpassed them, reaching heights they only dare to dream of. The insecurity and weakness within their souls prevent them from calmly facing the success of others. They resort to sabotage, not for any noble purpose, but merely to satisfy their selfish thirst for envy, to drag others down into the same pit of failure. But Stoics understand that envy is merely a manifestation of an insecure and unconfident soul. Sabotage cannot change the truth, nor can it bring happiness or success to the perpetrator. Instead of getting caught up in that negative spiral, focus on self-improvement, nurturing a noble soul, and striving for true values. Seeking revenge by reciprocating the hurt only perpetuates the cycle of hatred and suffering. When hurt, we easily fall into the trap of negative emotions, wanting others to endure the same pain. But that is not the way of the Stoic. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Instead of retaliating, choose to face the pain with calmness and forgiveness. Remember, the actions of others stem from their own ignorance and unhappiness. Revenge only makes us lose our inner peace and become like the person who hurt us. Stoic philosophy reminds us that the external world, with its actions and choices of others, is something we cannot fully control. Instead of trying to change others or letting ourselves be affected by their mistakes, focus on what is within our control: our thoughts, actions, and morals. As Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor and philosopher, once said, "We should not allow the faults of others to disturb our own peace of mind and distract our attention from our purpose." Maintain a calm demeanor, not letting negative external influences sway your will and values. Focus on healing your wounds, learning from painful experiences, and continuing on your own path. Show your nobility by not letting the hurt turn you into a hateful person. That is the true revenge, not only helping us overcome pain, but also making the perpetrator ashamed of our compassion and strength. Number 13. Belittling your success. Envious individuals with hearts full of jealousy and resentment constantly seek to deny your efforts and hard work. To them, your success is merely a random stroke of luck, a gift from fate, not the result of diligence and talent. They cannot accept that you have achieved what they yearn for, so they find ways to diminish your value. They will always find reasons to deny your success, claiming you are just lucky and lack real ability. They will ignore the countless nights you stayed up studying, the sweat you poured into practice, the difficulties and challenges you overcame to reach your goals. In their eyes, only they deserve success, while you are merely a fortunate person blessed by the heavens. This behavior stems from deep-seated insecurity and envy, preventing them from objectively recognizing the abilities of others. They try to belittle you to elevate themselves, to reassure themselves that they are not inferior to anyone. However, this denial is merely a thin veil concealing their own powerlessness and weakness. Stoic philosophy, like a lighthouse amidst the sea of life, illuminates the subtle signs of envy hidden behind words that belittle or disregard the success of others. When someone constantly denies your efforts and talent, attributing your achievements to luck or external factors, understand that this is a manifestation of a soul tormented by insecurity and lack of self-confidence. Stoics do not teach us to respond with anger or resentment, but with calmness and understanding. Those who belittle others are often dissatisfied with themselves, seeking to fill the void in their souls by putting others down. In the lens of Stoicism, success is not merely about achieving fame, power, or material possessions. Instead, success is defined by inner growth, resilience in the face of life's fluctuations, and the ability to live in harmony with nature and reason. They do not chase after fleeting achievements, but focus on cultivating virtue, honing wisdom, and living a meaningful life. They understand that success is not the final destination, but a continuous journey of learning and growth. Every challenge, every difficulty is an opportunity to build resilience and discover one's potential. Success lies not in avoiding failure, but in the ability to rise after each fall, learn from mistakes, and continue moving forward. Stoics do not get caught up in the whirlwind of fame and material possessions, but seek peace and happiness from within. They know that external frivolities are temporary and cannot bring lasting satisfaction. Only inner growth, self-understanding, and understanding of the world around us can bring true and lasting happiness. Maintain your inner peace, and don't let negative words shake your self-confidence. Instead of seeking external validation, focus on your personal growth journey, cultivate virtue, and strive tirelessly to become the best version of yourself. When you shine with the light of confidence and kindness, you not only affirm your own worth, but also inspire those around you, helping them realize the futility of envy and guiding them towards better values. And those are the 13 signs to recognize when someone is envious and fake with you. Recognizing these signs not only helps you protect yourself from toxic relationships, but also helps you build a healthier and more positive living environment. Remember, life is too short to waste time on people who aren't genuine. Instead, focus on sincere relationships where you are respected and truly loved. The Stoic path is not a solitary journey, but a shared experience as we navigate together towards a life of peace and strength. Join Stoic lessons to uncover the secrets of mastering emotions and creating a better life. Subscribe for daily valuable insights and spread the word to the growing community of modern-day Stoics. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.